Okay, so I had a black gentleman said, because I put a whole thing on this white psychologist talking about the red pill community, and he was like, oh, you only want to put white men, you only care what white men have to say about it. I'm like, I mean, he's a psychologist. That's trying to be like, not biased or man, like a psychologist, someone who is outside of the community, looking into the community, but whatever. So he needs to see me as a black woman put a black man up there and listen to what he has to say. So, without further ado, here is a black man saying what he has to say. And I just noticed black men who might disagree with red pill, like the toxic red pill part of the community, don't get a lot of views, don't get a lot of attention. They don't get a lot of support from other black men. Because, a lot of black men and black women love the shit show. We love the drama. We like this animosity between men and women. Online. And he's going to mention that. It's like all online. But here we go.
What's going on, everybody? Deacon here, and by the title of the video, yes. These past couple of months, or should I say even the past year, I went back down the rabbit hole of this black men and women online beef. And I say online beef because that's the only place I'm seeing this. It's online. I guess probably with the circles and the type of people I hang around with, I don't see none of this nonsense in person, but I see a lot of it online. Whether it's YouTube, Twitter, I even got on TikTok just to see what it is my children were seeing on there and seeing that foolishness on there as well. And I mean, it's crazy. So
nah, he ain't lying, because I feel like most of us in the real world, like, there's not this animosity towards each other like that. Like, we're still dating each other. We're still going out with each other. But online, it's like toxic. And then when someone in the real world try to bring that online shit to me, I'm like, sir, no, keep it online. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue.
With this, I wanted to just share my experiences of some of the things I've seen when it comes to when I was introduced to it and just certain things that I've witnessed with different types of spaces, particularly the male spaces that I've come across. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, I was introduced to this nonsense back in 2015, but I got so caught up in it looking at the different videos and things of that nature and took it so personal that I even made a video called Speak for Yourself back in 2016, where I just went on this massive rant. Now, of course, I wasn't crazy enough to put "To All My Bitter Black Men and Black Women" in the title along with Speak for Yourself, because I didn't want that kind of smoke at that time. But still, just kind of like going on a rant saying things like, I'm tired of hearing these people run off at the mouth because they're being ignorant, they're bitter, they're angry, and they feel like it's an authority to speak for everybody. This is what...
And that's the thing too. It's like these, especially like the black red pill spaces, like black men in these things and black women that's opposing it. They want to speak for all black men. They want to speak for all black women. And it's like, you cannot say you can speak for everybody. When people are like, you can't speak for yourself. Like he said, speak for yourself. Say that's what you believe. What's so hard about saying that's what you believe instead of saying that's what everybody believes? Or what? Yeah. You hear what he's saying. I agree with him.
Happen when people who are angry, who are bitter, who are going through a rage or whatever, because of their experiences, they're given a platform and they're able to create an echo chamber to talk about these things. So I needed to take some time off of social media. So even though I was kind of sporadically making videos here and there, I was going through some things that it had so much of an effect that it almost even had an effect on my own personal marriage. But that'll be a different video for a later time, where I just talk about why it's important to make sure you focus on your own relationship, everything that's going on, and not feed into this nonsense online.
And that's true, because you absorb all this online hostility, toxicity, and you try to bring it to your real life, and the person is not even part of it. And they're like, your significant other or whatever is like, wait, what? You want me? What? Why are you so angry? What did I do? Why are you so angry? And that's when you have to walk away from it. Because if you have someone you love and you're getting along and all of a sudden bringing this toxicity, this hate, it's going to screw up your relationship. And that's why it's always important to take a break from social media, because it manipulates you. It changes your mind. It's not good. They're telling you who you should be instead of you being who you are, kind of thing, But yeah, I agree with them.
And just to let these people do whatever it is they're going to do. Make sure you take care of home first. So why do I even care? I care because I'm thinking, well, if I was able to achieve black love, and if there are people who are interested in the same, that they just want to see a different perspective because maybe they've been consuming a lot of the noise, a lot of the nonsense, a lot of content from people who are angry and not happy. And that's from the men or the women, to be some proof.
Yeah, notice a lot of these content creators who just... We're going to talk about black because people like, I'm black. They want to talk about black. They're like divorced or they're single. They're just like, they don't have any examples of a good, healthy relationship. And they're just telling other people, because I can't make it, you can't either. And people are just taking it and like, it's true. It's true. If you can't do it, I can't either. And he's trying to say, listen, if I could do it, you can do it too. And we need that balance. We need someone who's going to be a little more healthy, especially in the black community. So I'm with him.
To be able to show that if you seek it, it's possible. I mean, you're looking at a man right now that, as of the recording of this video, I've been with the same woman through my entire 20s and almost my entire 30s. So it's like, if I was able to do this, knowing my background, knowing I came from a broken home, blah, 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 anyone else, if you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to take the accountability of what you need to do to be the best person you can be, to even set yourself up to finding that compatible partner, then you just need some representation. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Because remember, the whole purpose of why I even started this channel was to share wisdom and insight, not only from my personal experiences, but also from the experiences of others. But I've been neglecting that. I've been shying away from that. I've been staying away from that. Instead, I've been focused on me and mine, because I know some people might say that, why don't you mind your own business? Let people speak their truth and let them do their things. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you will be right. And that's what I've been doing. That's the truth of why I've been so sporadic on my channel. Why continue to put positivity out here where only a handful of people are getting it, while the majority want the entertainment, want the drama. I mean, even I fed into it as well. So, I mean, I can't really judge anybody.
And that's the sad part. Like, the more negative something is, the more people will gravitate to it. Like it's food for them or something. For us, I'll say us, all of us. Like, we just so want to see the negative, the toxic. When something is positive, it's uplifting. Because, okay, the red pill, there's things in it that's uplifting, finance, health. But they don't get the views as much as when they bash women. And especially in the black red pill spaces, bashing black women. You get more views. You get more money. The positivity doesn't pay, which is sad. Positivity doesn't pay. That's why the news is always bad stuff. Who cares about good things? Nobody want to hear about good things. That's nice and boring. What? What? They kill somebody? That's what people like to see, which is sad. And it is what it is.
I've been guilty of doing the same thing. I mean, even seeing what's going on in 2020 with the rise of Kevin Samuels, the manosphere, and the red pill community, it's been entertaining. But let me go ahead and share what I've noticed from seeing these things. Because to be honest, my wife thinks me even making these videos and what I'm going to be sharing my experience is a waste of time. If people want to be unhappy, they want to divest from each other, they want to do what they want to do, let them. And I mean, she's right. I can't even argue that. She's right. But I'm saying to myself, though, but for those who, they need some hope, they need some insight, or they're in it and they want to be able to have a platform, a voice to say, hey, look, we can add to the information that you're sharing as well, then let me be that platform to do it. Not all the time. I'm not going to turn this into a whole relationship channel. I'm not even licensed to do that, but to share those experiences, because I'm seeing a lot of people sharing a lot of negative experiences. So I'm not running into enough channels. Let me say that. I'm not running into enough channels sharing an opposing view. So even if I got to be one minor platform to be able to have some type of space or some type of place to say like, hey, look, I've been in this relationship with my significant other for 8 years, 10 years, 30 years, just to be able to see that, to be encouraging for those who they want to pursue this type of relationship. That's why I care. But outside of that, I know people are going to do what they want to do. Like I said, most of this I've only seen online, but it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm ready for any type of smoke, but to be honest, seeing the views I'm getting on my channel due to my inconsistency, I don't really see too many people traveling through here. And if anybody come through here talking foolish, I can block them anyway. But I'm open to dialogue. Like I said, this should be interesting, but that's all I have for you all. So as always, be wise. And until I see you all next time, have a great day.
Yeah. And black men like him who are trying to put a little positive energy out there, like he is a successful man who has a long-standing marriage, and he's like, listen, if I can do it, like this is someone you should listen to if you want to have a relationship. Like if you don't want to have a relationship, if you want to hate all women and just be miserable and alone and smash and dash, or what it is, dash and whatever you men or whoever women like to do, then yeah, stay in the negative spaces. You are guaranteed that you will never ever be in a relationship, a healthy relationship. But if you want to be like, because you're listening to people who cannot have successful relationships, people who are twice divorced, people who are never been in any kind of serious relationship. This is who you are. I'm talking to men and women both. This is who you want to listen to. But if you want a successful relationship, I think it makes sense to listen to people who have a successful relationship. But we don't want to hear that. It's not enough drama. Like men are saying women love drama. They're like men love drama too. They thrive on it. Like they say, oh, I just want peace, but the peace comes at like drama. Like I want to tell you how little you are as a woman. You are nothing, and I need you to believe that so you could give me peace. And women are like, what? Just know you are nothing. Give me peace. And I'm not saying this, and it's online. Like he said, all of this is online. In real life, not so much. Men and women aren't at odds that much because most men and women are together. But online, it's just toxic. So yeah. So I'll link his page in the bio and support this man. He's trying to give some positive energy, some positive some like a little positivity and balance to the negativity. Like support him. Black man, if you're supporting black men, support this black man. Okay? All right? Agree? Yeah? Okay, cool. And bye.